I'm gonna give y'all the best settings in NBA 2K26 for defense, best triggers to use on defense so nobody scores on you again. I'm gonna teach y'all how to play defense, how to get every steal in a game where you can't get steals. In a game where you can't play defense, I'm gonna teach you how to play defense. Y'all watch me play live being trolled all the time. Y'all clearly see my man almost always has least points on the game, and I play insane amounts of help D. I'm gonna give y'all a lot of examples and a lot of tips, man, so y'all stay tuned in for the full video. Be sure to hit that button if you think Mike Wang need to put some goddamn D in the game. Now, firstly, the most important setting, okay? Put this on camera relative. I know you would want to put it on absolute. Better on camera relative. You get the hands up animation way more. I don't know what it is. It's kind of weird, but that's how you get most of your steals in a game where you can't get steals, right? The hands up cheese. Very vital to put this on camera relative. Tell all your friends. Always keep your Huda guard on. It doesn't stop the drag, okay? You hear me, Goofy? It doesn't stop the drag. It's gonna happen no matter what. You might as well see what other people are seeing on their damn screen. You bot, most people have, okay? Don't take it off. Another thing, take off trigger effect. You are a grown man and you have something vigorously vibrating in your hand. Now, you not being able to find this setting as a grown man, a lot of y'all young men have this on. I hear it in the rec. What's up with you, man? You're literally an old head. You just don't have the age. It's like you're a bot. If you have this on and still have this on, you are of low intelligence. Seek guidance. You are lost in everything in life. You're not good at nothing. This trigger effect is a sign of low intelligence. If you have it on, you are of that. The first step to healing is understand you have a problem. Take this off. Now, firstly, okay, young Swan with Deep Bomber. You can see when people have takeover, right? If you are playing someone with Deep Bomber, this icon right here, for some reason, negative win percent casuals don't know what this is. This is Deep Bomber. You listen and you don't know. Well, at least half of you don't. You can shoot from stupid range. If someone has Deep Bomber, they have a true ego. People have extreme egos. People barely get their takeovers, especially in random modes. If someone gets Deep Bomber, he's pulling from deep. Don't get crab. He's going for deep. There's no reason to play off. This guy's getting crab. I'm just baiting him. Look at this. What is he doing? I'm playing. What is he doing? You don't have to do this. Crabbed him up. Goofy, stay in front of me. You can bump, disengage, all this and that. He already blowing you out. It's clear. I'm going for a Deep Bomber. You guys have to have better awareness and not get crabbed as easy, man. It's really a joke. It's pathetic. And another thing, stop pressing L2 so much. Stop with your hands up so much. Left stick towards people and turbo towards them more often. You can tap L2 every now and then, but it makes you slow. That's why you can't keep up with people, y'all. Now, here's another example. He's trapped. Right? Now, instead of going to face guard him, right? I'm gonna do the higher IQ thing and sit on his hip, coming up to the top of the key. That's usually what people do. Some bots will run straight to the rim, but I can still catch up if I play my cards right. Now, I can hold L2 right here. I can go for the steal or I can go for the interception. Pay attention, pay attention. Now, look, I'm waiting. Even if he goes straight, I still got my center there waiting. You got to be aware, right? I'm waiting. This is an easy bump steal. Play like this more, especially in the rec. You will get a lot more bump steals, right? Now look, I'm waiting. He's about to do a pass. I'm a spam square. And look what happens. You have to predict the future. A lot of y'all, y'all only act when you see. You have to predict. That is how you get good at anything in life. Predict. Do everything off predictions. Then you build up your intuition, your IQ. Learn to read the future. Now look. Now watch. Now we got up close and I'm holding L1, right? You guys didn't know. No one does it. I'm gonna keep saying this in all these defensive videos. When you hold L1 and you're doubling, it makes them pick up the ball instant. It's a glitch. It's called the trapper or whatever, is in previous games. It's broken. It's hiddenly in the game. I don't know if L2, L1's more effective or just L1 or L1 and turbo or L1 and the right stick. If someone can lab this, just going up to him pressing L1, I mean, it seemed to do the job. But as you can see, we just, he just lose that ball real quick. Also, guys, when you're playing defense and you know someone's rim running, that's when you could do the traditional L2 and your hands up. And what you want to do is go backwards instead of try to follow them. as in go backwards, as in towards the rim, right? If you know they're going to drive, right? That's how you guard slower players that aren't shifty, you know, trying to score off the dribble, right? Look, watch this. Look at this defense, guys. Look, no one plays D like this. No one plays D like this. No random. Do you see the eliteness? Do you see the high IQ? Like a lot of y'all be talking crazy. You don't see the abilities, right? Look at the abilities. Now right here, this is the perfect time to go for the steal, right? I'm gonna show you somewhere in this video 2K Tuts with this test of when to go for reaches. I can go for a reach. Now, according to 2K Tuts, this is the best time to go for a steal when it's exposed in its apex. It's not like the old. I'll show you an example. So right here is an example of it being at its apex and most exposed position. So if you play on the side of this guy, and by the way, in general, when you're playing people, especially if they're not skilled, you could literally just sit on one side, and as soon as they come to you and do your escape, you could just tap square. Instant steal. But yeah, he's saying this is where you got to go for your steals, man. Here are the best motion styles in the game. For your defense, take a screenshot, y'all. Here's the best if you a little guard, and here's the best if you are an offensive, or for little guards for offense. Y'all be sure to subscribe, hype the video, click the video on the screen, man. Or I could just sit here and do the hands up. This is why I showed y'all at the beginning, the hands up. All you got to do is hold your right analog down. Big hands. He pass it or run into me, he just gonna lose the ball. Look. I'm just hands up, walking towards him, left stick, turboing. Look, he tried to pass it, lost it. Discombobulated. Look, he tried to pass it. Look, no effort. Doesn't even have to press square. This is how you get your steals in the game. This is how you make true plays, right? These things aren't picked up in the stat line. You know, people be talking crazy and they don't see a true defensive presence, right? And look, it just caused a lot of confusion, all this and that. Now look, another thing. Let me show y'all another tip. In this game, when you see where the KD build is, right? If he goes towards the key, you see where 22 is? Instant loss. So if you play defense above people like this and you see them coming out the paint, if you get in the right position, you get that steal instantly. It's built into the game like that. A lot of people don't know this. These are free pickups, free squanders on how to get the ball and play defense in a game where you can't play D. High IQ, real team stuff. If you're not playing help D, you're a bad human. If you're one of those people always worrying about your man, my man has this, my man has that, Why aren't you, if you're not pinching, you're not picking up, you're not switching, you suck and you're a thrower and you don't deserve to play online in a team-based game, okay? You have to play Team D or you are a bad human on your soul. Now look, you see him get that steal, right? Beautiful. Now look at this. I'm gonna show y'all the L1. Look, got up to him. I'm holding L1. Got it. There are so many moments in the game where two people are on one person. And a lot of y'all don't know to press L1. You're throwing, right? You could quickly just get the ball like that. It can happen straight like that. Now look at this. I'm doing the L. I'm gonna do the L1 again. Watch this. Watch. Pick up. Look, I triggered it. No one else. I triggered it. You see that? Game changing. Real defender. Him. Ray Lewis in his prime. Y'all be sure to subscribe, man. You know. This, I don't even want this in the game. I think this is cheesy as hell, but hey, I'm just letting y'all know, man. And look, peep this. Why the bull on the other team? You see guy in the corner? That's their teammate. How do you glitch this? Someone put me on. Buddy got on our rec jersey. The full game. Now right here, I'm literally just left sticking and turboing. And I'm like tapping, turbo. I'm just left sticking and turboing. You guys didn't know, I know this happens to y'all sometimes. When you're pressing the traditional L2, hands up all the time, might just walk past you. Pressing L2, I'm pretty sure it makes your hitbox a little bigger, but you might be too slow to keep up with them, right? So you gotta know when to tap it and all this and that. But that R2 and left sticking towards people can make everything a lot better. Now look at this right here, right? This is risky, but look, we up 5, right? Look, it's the genius, right? You know right when they gonna pass it in, you sprint, tap square, and then it's just visionary. People are bad. Look, you can do this, And of course they don't give it to me, but you know, you can do this, change the game, really be him, right? If you a lockdown and you're not doing this, you're a bad human, you stink, right? But the thing is, right, on the inbound, people are lazy. The PGs all have ADD, so this is really your opportunity to get free steals if you are aggressive like this. The PGs, almost no PG has the IQ to come and get the ball, no matter what mode you play. They're ADD rodents, so if you really got a little bit of interceptor and all this and that, you can really take advantage of it, man. Or just going up, doing the hands up, you can really get in lanes and change the game.
But hey, here we go again. Yeah. Here we go again. People talking this, but when this hit the fan, everything I'm that made me. Now break it down. Yo, off the top of the dome.